Hi guys, Glenn Ingram here, the Web Accessibility Guy. Today we're going to be talking about some different types of compliance than web accessibility that we talk about quite often. So what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about consumer privacy. On January 1, 2020, the California Consumer Privacy Act became effective into law. And what it does is it gives consumers more control over their personal information that a business collects about them and provides guidance on how to implement the law. This landmark law secures new privacy rights for California consumers. Now, this is important because it, to my knowledge, was the first one in the United States to do this. It's really similar, yet a little bit different from what's been going on in Europe for a few years. It's called GDPR. So with this law starting last year, what are we seeing going on in 2021? Well, we have a few states with different types of laws that are similar yet different, again, state by state. So right now, Alabama, Arizona, Connecticut, Florida, Illinois, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New York, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Utah, Vermont, Oklahoma, and Washington all have bills to be voted on that are going to protect the rights of their consumers. Now, why is this important? As you see, there are different check boxes along this bill, these bills. One thing that I would keep in mind is business size limit. This is what I've spoken with a lot of attorneys over the past year since California Consumer Privacy Act went into place. Because right now, according to the California Consumer Privacy Act, businesses have to have a certain revenue threshold and have a certain size. But a lot of the attorneys that I've spoken with said not to be too comfortable or use that as a benchmark, because as these other laws go into effect around the country, it's going to affect business owners and their websites. Remember, this is called the World Wide Web. So it's going to be imperative that every business owner work with someone that understands how to help them with their privacy policies, their terms and conditions, and the acknowledgement or acceptance, if you will, if you're doing any type of tracking on a website, if you're collecting any type of consumer data, to give the customer the option whether or not to visit your site and whether or not you can collect their data. So the days of our good old internet being the wild, wild west are over. We're seeing it with accessibility and making sure your website works for everyone, depending on ability or disability. And we're seeing what you can do with people's data. So I hope this was helpful. This is definitely going to be something that's going to be a big factor in 2021 and beyond. So I want everyone to be prepared. Let's start taking care of privacy, and the data you're collecting is the rights and ownership of the consumer, not you, unless they allow you to do it. Hope this was helpful, guys. Have a good day.